Crazy. What did it do?
That's it.
No.
Today, Junior.
So here we have the Corvette that we picked up, like last weekend. Here it is. So what we're gonna be doing today, we're gonna be installing. We're gonna be doing a tune-up on it. Obviously, spark plugs, oil change, oil pressure sensor. Let me see the keys. It marks that the oil pressure is like at 17, or it stays like down there on 12. So I know with my little brothers, he had similar problems, and we just changed the sensor, and it went back up or whatever, started reading right. But yeah, and I don't know if I already said, but we're gonna be installing Speed Engineering headers with the X pipe and all the way back. So here's everything that you get. There's that's the X pipe right here. You also gonna need these because the O2 sensors do move further down, so they give you. Did that come with it, or what?
You have to add it.
So you have to buy those because obviously your O2 sensors come down here towards the end where the header ends, instead of it being right there, right in the middle of your header. So we're gonna have to take the whole intake off for the oil pressure sensor to be back there under the intake. We're gonna jack the car up right now, obviously, so we could do the headers and disconnect the battery. When you order in this kit or whatever, make sure you get these LS3 type gaskets. I recommend them better than these. These are like little thin paper and they're fragile. I've had them and dealt with them before. We also got the ARP studs, and we got some spark plug cables with the shields, with the you know, hit shield, so they don't burn, which is what I deal with a lot on my truck. But yeah, here it is. Here's how it sounds. Hey, rev it real quick. Rev it higher. So we gonna get to it. Alright, so we're taking the coil packs off. I removed the fuel line. This is a tool set that I have for the fuel line, and it's the 3/8. Well, I'm taking it off just because I don't want all these cables on the way when I pull the intake manifold off to change the oil pressure sensor, and I'm gonna do all that. And then I unplugged obviously all the spark plug cables and all that, and we're gonna remove the headers as well. So taking the coil packs, I'm about to take the exhaust off the cat. I'm unbolt the headers from the bottom from the cats. I'm gonna take all this off so we can finally, you know, put the headers on. I did loosen up the header bolts up there. Those are a 13. These, I don't know what they are. Yeah, they look like a 13 or a 15 around there. So I'm about to take this one off, and yeah.
There's the header. Is what it's looking like. I mean, pretty good, pretty good. 2 inches all around. It's gonna be from the headers all the way down. X pipe, and we're gonna put it to the bottom, run it to the top, and then see how it goes.
So see how lucky we get with this. Hopefully it's fast and easy. Like every other YouTube video is like 5 minutes, but you do it's like 5 hours. But we're gonna try to make it to some meat today, so we'll see what's up. So yeah. So we got one header in. I recommended to have somebody to help you, somebody on the bottom. How we did it, it was a lot easier than trying to do it by yourself from the top, because it won't, obviously a lot of the weight is on the bottom, and wants the bottom wants to kick towards the middle of the motor, towards the oil pan. So I held it down there for him, and he designed, put the bolt, the ARP bolt threw the header gasket and lined it up, whatever, and just tightened it up enough to where it holds itself. And this is where we're at now. So we're gonna go ahead and put the rest of the other 4 bolts on, and then we're gonna do the same thing to the other side, and then we're gonna go ahead and proceed to the X pipe and all that. So we'll show you guys right now too as well. So
Today, Junior.
just give us a second, I guess. I don't know. So here we have the
Header
passenger
number 2.
side. Like, look at them welds compared to the cooks that I have. I ain't gonna cap, for what, $600 headers for speed engineering. I would have gone with speed engineering, but I went with cooks, so we went ahead. But here's the passenger side. We are going to install it right now. So we're loosening up the clamps. The clamps are 15s, and the exhaust mounts are right here, right where they split right before the transmission. And the size for that look like 10s. So I'm trying to take that off right now.
Yeesh.
Is it on the floor, bro?
Yeesh. I wonder where we're gonna put that at.
So we just got to the intake. You have 2, 4, 5 bolts on each side, and they're both 8mm. And then so we're gonna go ahead and disconnect all these sensors. This one, and then this one should just pop out, which goes right here to this little nozzle right here on the head of the valve cover. We're gonna go ahead and move these lines out the way, and yeah. So what I end up doing with this plug, since it's broken and it's missing the little little clip thing or whatever, I got this off of a 2002 Escalade harness, but I took the plug, so it's the same plug. So if you guys go to the junkyard and find an Escalade, you guys can do it with that, you know. The way you pull the hold the camera real quick. The way you pull the wires out on this plug, let's see if I don't break this. I mean, it's already broken, but the way you pull the pins off of this plug, you pick these tabs up, and then you pull the wire right out, and it slides right easily out. So that's a good part. And then, well, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Put the intake manifold back on. They're finishing up the exhaust while I do this real quick. Spark plug cable's at right here, that middle one. That's where your O2 sensor was. Now it's all the way down there, so that's what this is for. And then plus the O2 sensor length, so it should be reached on both sides. That changes.
Show them the X pipe.
Oh yeah, show them the X pipe.
Well, it's still hanging, but we're gonna jack it up, and then we're gonna bolt it all on.
All right, my boy.
Call me Bob.
How you feeling? You just got the C6. You already doing headers, exhausts. What else you gonna do to it?
The wrap.
Wrap.
The wrap's coming up. I got the headlights too.
Ooh, headlights too.
The
What
fire
kind of wrap
headlights.
you going for? You going for something crazy? You going for a solid color?
I don't want to say too much, but not like my boyfriend. That's all I gotta say.
All right, y'all. So we just finished putting everything back on. Went ahead and put all the spark plugs, cables, everything back, injectors back, coil packs back. We're doing a fresh oil change right now. Right now we about to give y'all a little sound check, how it sound.
First start. Hopefully they start.
The video looks a little scratchy. The lens to the cameras are kind of scratched out, I guess, in the ones. But the oil pressure is not reading at 43 psi instead of staying down there at like 12, 17, bouncing on and off. All right, y'all. Well, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, sub, and subscribe.